Greetings everyone, it's Ashley and I'm at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Today there are two brand new stage shows that are debuting here at the park. Over at Animation Courtyard we have the new Little Mermaid show. This one replaces Voyage of the Little Mermaid, which closed in 2020. Then over at Sunset Showcase we have the new Disney Villains show. This one of course features the Disney villains singing and dancing. Very excited to check out both of these shows. So let's get inside the park and see what they're all about. Okay, so I've made my way over to Animation Courtyard for my first stop, which is going to be the new Little Mermaid show, The Little Mermaid, A Musical Adventure. And as you can see, they put up the new marquee for this brand new show. Now, this show, just like the previous show, is based on the 1989 animated film, The Little Mermaid. So we're going to see very familiar characters. We're going to see Ariel, Flounder, Prince Eric. A lot of the music from the previous show is going to be in this one, except this one's going to have additional songs like Kiss the Girl and Daughters of Triton. So I'm really excited to see what Disney has come up with this version of the show, just because this one is going to have a little bit more technology involved with it. There's still going to be puppets, there's still going to be live performers, but there's also going to be more digital projections. So I'm really curious to see what they do with that. This show is going to run continuously from 9:15 until 7:15 daily. So obviously there's no like specific show times, it's just going to continue to run. Right now, it's a 50-minute wait for this show. So I'm gonna hop in line and check out Little Mermaid, A Musical Adventure.
Thank you. I'm really looking forward to this performance, Sebastian. Especially my little Ariel. Ah, yes. She has the most beautiful voice. If only she showed up for rehearsals once in a while. Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's bitter, don't wear it Twitter. Take it from me. They work all day, they slave away. While we be going full time to blues under the sea. Until you play the fruit, the cow play the hop. Please play the bass, and we sound big shout. Bass play the bass, and we just play the top. And so that love is Ariel, tell me, what is better than all this?
You don't understand.
Trust me, everything you need is right here under the sea.
How delicious. That is, the princess wants to be with the humans. It looks like Charlton has a weakness after all. Flotsam, Jetsam, bring her to me.
Without my voice, how can
To your nose, to pretty face. And don't underestimate the importance of body language. Come on, you poor fortunate soul. Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice. You poor unfortunate soul. It's sad, but true. If you want to cause a bridge twice, you've got to pay the toll. Take a thunder, take a breath, and go ahead and find a scroll. Jackson, Jackson, now I've got a voice. The bones on this poor, unfortunate soul.
So I like the new Little Mermaid show. I thought it was cute. I really liked how they used the digital technology. The digital projections kind of added another layer to the show. They still had the live actors and they still had some puppets, but they would also use digital characters as well. So you would have a puppet version of Ursula and then you would have a digital version of Ursula. I also liked how they used the digital projections to transition from one scene to the next and also to create some of those effects like the lighting effects or the water effects. Everything was really, really colorful. So I really liked how vibrant everything was in this show. And it moved really quickly, just like the last show. You know, this is an abridged version of The Little Mermaid, and so everything is condensed down, but I thought it moved really well. The sound was great. I don't know if they upgraded the speaker system, they probably did, but the sound was really great. And I really liked the updates. You know, it's nice to have the show back, because I've always really liked the Little Mermaid show. So it's nice to have the show back. It's nice that it's updated and refreshed, and it brings some much needed life over to this side of the park. You know, because this theater has been dormant for so long, they had us corralled into the little, I wouldn't say the pre-show area, it's just like kind of the staging area. But at least it was inside because it is so hot outside right now. So we were just kind of waiting in there for a good, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes. And I kept hearing the music in a loop. But it was nice to be inside in air conditioning while we waited for the show to begin. So again, this show is going to be running continuously throughout the day from 9:15 a.m. until 7:15 p.m. over here in the theater at the Animation Courtyard. So another update with the debut of this new Little Mermaid show is that they've reopened the gift shop right next to the theater. So this shop has a bunch of different merchandise. It has shirts, hats, bubble wands. A lot of it is princess-themed merchandise. So you have like Tiana and Belle and some of the other princesses. Also tons of Little Mermaid merchandise in there as well. So over here at Sunset Showcase, The brand new show, Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After, is now showing, and it looks like they have it showing multiple times throughout the day. So far right now, the schedule shows it playing every hour for the first 3 shows of the day, and then during the afternoon it switches to every half hour, and then back to every hour towards the end of the day. It is very packed over here. Again, this is the debut of this brand new show, but they've got the extended queue out here. They've got the umbrellas to keep people under the shade, and that's good because it is very hot today, and you need the shade because the sun is beating down on everybody. They have decorated the Sunset Showcase area for this brand new show. They've got this giant mural on the top of the building right here. It says Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After. They've also added a nice photo op over here by the back gate. They've also added portraits of the different villains that you may see during the show, like Cruella or Maleficent. So nice little touches there. Now this area used to be the area for the Lightning McQueen Racing Academy show. That show closed, and so now the villains have taken over.
Magic mirror on the wall.
Oh, for the days when that was all. What dost thou know about my queen? Think she be the only villain I have seen? Think again. Which is why I have summoned you. Oh, for the days when only one villain summoned me. A queen with a question. You know how it goes. Magic mirror on the wall. Your turn. Who's the fairest one of all? Well done. But define fair. Beautiful? Once upon a time it was. But these days, villains are preoccupied with who's been treated the most unfairly of all.
Everyone thinks they know you. Hello, darling. You see, and some of you do understand me. Fabulous heaven. I can understand. Our innocent children. You better be when your kings is not the final word for the king.
Well, glory and above all, never growing up. Fancy that, answering to, oh, let me see, no one. Sing! No, 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 no. So try the life of a thief, just after the life of a crook. There is no one who went upon the working for Captain Hook, the world's most famous crook.
Frightened the knave in the mirror away, have I? Why, there's no need to be frightened of me. Isn't that right, my pet? I'm merely here to propose that I am the most misunderstood of all. Haven't you ever been forgotten? Left off the list, omitted from a grand affair that the entire kingdom is attending, except you.
So the basic premise with Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After is that the villains are feeling misunderstood. And so they have 3 main villains that will break through the magic mirror and basically make their case for why they're the most misunderstood. So you have Cruella, you have Captain Hook, and you have Maleficent. Now you have other villains that appear throughout the show, but those are the main 3 that appear as live actors, again, to make their case. So it was really neat to see how they use digital technology along with the live actors to basically create each scene for each villain, and also how they transition between those different scenes. And they basically use the digital technology to create the backdrops and also to create special effects in each of those scenes. They also had wind effects in there. They also had bubbles to come down to create spots in the sequence with Cruella. Lots of cool music. Again, all of it's new, but there's some familiar music there as well that you'll recognize from movies where these villains are featured. So another unique thing about this show is that there's a bit of audience participation here, and at the end, the audience gets to choose which villain made its best case for being misunderstood. So I imagine because of that, the ending will change each time. So depending on which villain wins, they get a little finale at the end. Now at my showing, the winner was Maleficent. That was the villain that got the most cheers, the loudest cheers, and the biggest applause. I like that they added that because again, it kind of creates something different for each show. So you might not get the same show really twice. I really liked what they did with this theater. You know, this replaces the Lightning McQueen Racing Academy show. So that show just had that giant Lightning McQueen in the center and the screens all around, and then the benches where you could sit. They've added all new seats here, you know, basically theater seating. And then they have the giant stage right there in the center. And I liked what they did with the stage. I loved how they used the digital projections to create things around the stage as well, to show the other villains as animated characters or even as shadows, how they used lights, very bright, vibrant show. Again, nice having a nice new show over here. And you know, that's a good way to kick off the summer is having 2 new shows debut at this park. Now, if you're looking for some Disney villains merchandise, over here in the Once Upon a Time gift shop, right across from Tower of Terror, they've added a bunch of Disney villains merchandise. They have t-shirts, they've got a Spirit jersey, they've got a Disney villains magic band. They also have the Disney villains tumblers. It's really cool, this t-shirt here, it says Disney Villains World Tour, and then it has a bunch of different villains that are on this world tour on the back. So you have like Ursula, and Dr. Facilier, Hades. So again, if you're looking for Disney villains merchandise, especially after you see the show, it's over here in the Once Upon a Time gift shop. Today is also the start of what Disney's calling Cool Kids Summer. So it's basically just limited time offerings that they're going to have available at the different parks here at Disney World. So over here at Disney's Hollywood Studios, they basically transformed the Disney Junior area for this Cool Kids Summer. So there's different activities. They have arts and crafts. They have games. They have characters that are freely roaming. So you might see Goofy or Clarabelle roaming around. They also have different character meet and greets like Max or Chip and Dale or even Daisy. They also have added new seating out here. So there's extra places to sit and relax, even right over here in the back side of the courtyard. They also have a snack stand where you can get some healthy snacks called Get Refreshed. Over here, they have this thing called Get Animated. It's basically an indoor DJ-led dance party. So there's different characters that show up like Doc Stuffins. There's a DJ, of course, and you can just dance. Another cool thing about this is that it's indoors, so there's plenty of air conditioning. So I decided to take the Skyliner over to Epcot to check out the other new offering that they have for Cool Kids Summer. So over here at Communicore Hall, they have completely transformed it. They've taken out all of the Flower and Garden Festival offerings and put in something called Goofy Core. Basically, it's this indoor interactive play space for kids. Inside there's a DJ that leads some dance parties. The Goofy Core team will lead kids in different games and activities like limbo and parachutes. It's a nice interactive space that's indoors where kids can play. So this is a great place for kids to kind of release some energy while they're at the park instead of being outside on the playgrounds because it's so hot right now, and I imagine it's gonna be really hot the rest of the summer. It's a more comfortable way to play. If you have younger kids, definitely come over to Communicore Hall and check out Goofy Core. All right, everyone, so that's gonna wrap up my time here at Disney World. I hope you enjoyed joining me at Disney's Hollywood Studios for the 2 brand new shows that have debuted, The Little Mermaid Musical Adventure, and also Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After. But of the 2 shows, I think I liked Villains the best. I liked both of them a lot, and it was nice to have 2 new shows, new options of things to do while you're at the park, and bonus that they're indoors and they have air conditioning. And then also I hope you enjoyed my quick stop here at Epcot to check out Goofy Core, which is the new indoor interactive play area for kids. Again, this is mostly targeted to kids 2 to 12. There's games and activities they can do. So it's a nice place where they can go and kind of run around, release some energy. And again, another bonus is that it's indoors. It is very hot today, and it's gonna be very hot the rest of the summer. And so do what you can to stay cool, stay hydrated, wear sun protection of some kind, a hat, sunblock, sunscreen, take breaks go indoors, enjoy the air conditioning, and it's really nice that the 2 new shows that have debuted over at Hollywood Studios are indoors and have air conditioning, as well as Goofy Core. It's indoors, there's air conditioning, so take advantage of those things. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you subscribe to the channel to keep up with all the videos I'm posting here, including the theme park updates and vlogs. I'll be back at the parks for more of the updates. There's some new character meet and greets that are coming to the parks, like Phineas and Ferb. They're gonna be here at Epcot very soon, so I'll be back to meet them. And there's some other new things that'll be rolling out across Disney World, and I'll be back to bring them all to you. So make sure you subscribe to keep up with everything. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.